tomorrow's solutions today.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Stellaris and to the MegaCorp Free Traders. It has been a few days. Thank you so much for all of your patience and the well wishes for Ares. He is doing a lot better today than yesterday and much better than the day before, but he's got a good couple of days yet before I would consider him properly on the road to recovery after his wee operation, but he is doing much better. Now, due to the few days of a gap, I will confess I have a vague memory that I haven't renamed a few things, but I can only remember one of them that I didn't rename, and that is Utra, son of Utra, who shall from henceforth be known as Solwind. Welcome to the Admiralty, Solwind. Okay, so let's see, to the Board of Executives, as the case may be. Now, we have a bit of a war ongoing. We are in a war against our, well, not really neighbour, honestly. Achieve all goals. What are we demanding? Demanding surrender, demanding unoccupied systems, demanding unoccupied planets. Okay, and who have we got in here? We've got a couple of people that we're going to be able to smack around a bit in order to cause a bit of issue for them. Now, one of the big things we're going to want to make sure is happening is that planets are being conquered. That is going to be fairly important for us so that we can get that occupancy up and running. Now, the shame here is that my fleets are kind of all spread out all over the place. Yukofin is currently upgrading. Lohoido is presently upgrading as well. So is First Star Order. Chamberlain, however, is our Vanguard fleet. Just sat there, more or less just controlling this bit of space. If we get a sec, I'm not going to move Chamberlain around. I think Chamberlain is in a pretty solid position there. If we move Chamberlain off, we're probably going to encourage someone to sneak in and start undoing all of the hard work. So we'll wait until one of the other fleets is available, then we'll have them swoop down, clear this area out, and then Chamberlain can move forward and then resume guard while that fleet then sweeps up through. I'm going to send Lohoido probably over here and just start smashing space stations and, of course, fleet wherever we can. But we'll be taking it a little bit slower with conquering worlds. Now, on that note, probably going to be worth my time having some more armies made so that we can just land our invasion force and not have to worry over much about anything else. Weird Alchemist, could I get you to make me some armies? Perhaps, please. Let's have a look at recruiting. We could recruit robots. Oh my lord, we got so wow. We could go for robotic assault armies. We could even perhaps make a robot specifically for this this goal. I'm not entirely certain on this. Have we got any particularly strong variants? Ooh, yes, the half Norilga. Okay, half Norilga. We're going to be getting a bunch of you. Let's go ahead and get just loads of half Norilga. Oh, wow, okay, that's an awful lot, actually. I was expecting that to not be quite as ridiculous, but sure. We'll get that many going there. Neat can probably recruit the rest. Half Norilga will be up here somewhere. There we go. Let's go ahead and just dump a lot of those in there. And then we'll have them all meet up shortly. Now, with that all on the go, I'm going to allow our fleets to just continue to build up as they can. Where is the First Star Order? The Star Order is currently being upgraded here, but then we'll... I mean, having another fleet would be good. I think, in fact, that's the other thing that I was forgetting to rename. So here we go. Fantastic. We're going to have the Erlin fleet. There we go. And we are going to need Solwind to command you. Let's go over to the fleet manager. Can we get the Erlin fleet up to speed? We can get a couple of ships made here. A couple of cruisers. Sure, that all seems reasonable enough. Alright, so with that going on, we're just going to pass a little bit of time. Now, you may notice that the game is stuttering a little bit, and this is a known problem at the moment. The game starts to get increasingly laggy the further you go through, like more so than it ever used to. It's something that they are actively working on, and we're going to continue to soldier on for as long as we can. I hope that this series will last long enough that by the time when it would really be getting bad, it'll already be fixed. We'll see, though. Ever feel like your life is all about the have-tos and never about the want-tos, Voidfloofs? Here at Hypnar League, we live for doing the things you don't want to, so you don't have to. Enter a commercial pact with us and maximize the meaningfulness of your existence. Alright, I agree. For now. For now, we'll enter into this commercial pact. Not exactly sure that it's the best move for me, but maybe. I'll be taking a bunch of your worlds soon anyway. Namely, I want to be able to get to that L gate, really. But that's
Starbase under assault.
A plan for the future. Starbase under assault where? Where exactly is my starbase under assault? Who's assaulting my starbase?
Ships upscaled.
Scallywags. Enthras Mandate Habitat complete. We've completed the construction of our first habitat, and it is finally time to ready a colony vessel and make landfall on a world we ourselves have created. From its mechanized core to its highest mountains, every nut, bolt, creek, and cranny has been designed to fit our needs perfectly in our new home amongst the stars. How marvelous! Let's go and find this habitat. It'll be in Neath, so I don't think it'll show up until we actually have something on it. Where is the habitat? There we go. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Alright, Enthras Mandate Habitat. No. That shall, in fact, be the Draconis habitat. There we go. An artificial deep space arcology offering planet-like, if decidedly urban, living conditions. Hydroponics and advanced filtering technologies make it near self-sustaining, and station-borne facilities can mine the station's host planet for raw materials. Marvellous. We've got 8 habitation districts, some leisure districts, so, okay. We've got research districts and trade districts. Alright. Master Builders expansion, max districts +2. Orbital habitat, 100% habitability, planet size of 6, fine. There's nothing going to be here, show planetary features, there aren't going to be any. But okay, who are we going to have colonizing this world? It really doesn't matter, anyone can move here. I think it needs to be a Voidfloof though. For this one. For the very first, it should be a Voidfloof. We're not going to be taking half human Voidfloofs. No. We want actual Voidfloofs. Well, half Void Ferrets, maybe. I'm sort of tempted. Oh my lord, we've got... Will you please all stop breeding with each other? It's making this list extremely difficult to navigate. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So we will send along some Void Floofs. Marvellous. Let's get you over there. Build a well, actually, I could just pay for that rather than all of these materials. Yes. Let's get that one. The Draconis habitat. Yes. Please and thank you. Let's get that going right now. Weird Alchemist. You can get an upgrade, so let's get that happening. Down here, we can go for an upgrade on Research Labs. We can get quite a few upgrades, actually. Alright. With that in mind, what would we most like? Minerals we can't afford to right now, unfortunately. We'll go with the Corporate Culture Suite for the time being. And Zoralis, you're getting the Corporate Culture Suite, actually. My bad. Squee. Oh, those generators are amazing. We'll get a Corporate Culture Suite there as well. We'll only build a few things here and there. We're not going to go overboard right now. Though Neath can get a couple of things upgraded if we want to, and I do kind of want... no, we're going to hold off on the Research Labs. Frankly, we're going to be undoing those. Vault to acquisitions. I mean, it would be nice. Go on then, let's get that going. Right, with that done, you can head back to the nearest station. And... Erlin, I guess you can start heading out. In fact, you could probably hold many of these locations if you wanted to. Let's swoop through, find some worlds to bombard. I think you'll generate some EXP from doing that. so that would be quite useful for me. As for my armies, I'm going to need everything. In fact, let's have you two. Can we get them to merge? Get these to head over and merge with you, and you can head on in here. We'll grab this planet. Okay, that seems good enough to go. We're going to pass a little bit of time and engage in some aggressive negotiations with the Rafari Star Dynasty as we continue to push to try and win this war over here. What kind of fleet have they got? Ooh, they've got reasonably large fleets, actually. That might be a bit of a difficulty for our ally over there. As for this, though, it's going to be incredibly one-sided. There we go. You just head on back. Right, Lohoido is back up and running. So we can get Lohoido over here. We'll help out with the pirates, and then we'll try and get into their space. I think would be the best idea there. Well, welcome back. Well done. Spring Critter has completed the construction of a starbase in Bax. Well done. Let's get all of these out of the way. Now, in terms of research opportunities, there are none currently. So you just go ahead and return to Weird Alchemist and assist research. It's going to be a little while before you have anything else to do. Where are you? Ah, there we are. Well done. I approve. Go ahead and build the mining stations there. And then we'll move on and claim that one as well. All should be well shortly. Well, it seems that we've got an election. Okay, well, we're not going to be making any nudges. I want to see what happens. We may lose one of our governors. Actually, Caesar was already, or Kaiser, depending on how you want to pronounce it, is already ruling. We may lose one of the governors of Squee, or lose our recent admiral. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Who have we got? No, re-elected our current ruler. That's actually wonderful because I do prefer to have that nice big hefty research bonus. Well done on drawing out there before it got a little bit too rough. Every member of their Vangrillian triumph is their own boss. This does lead to some administrative issues. Very well. Triumph food storage containers? No, not interested. Move along. Not for 4 specialists. Research not going to happen. We've got enough people here that we can just overpower them with force of numbers. And thankfully, we do have a reasonable chance of disengaging here as well. So we aren't losing many of our units, though our robots are actually going down, which is a little bit of a problem there. If I'm perfectly honest, I don't like that at all. There we go. And the planet is ours. Fantastic. Right, I did miss what we finished researching there, which is a bit of a shame. We could get leader level cap, leader upkeep down as well, which wouldn't be too bad. We could get food processing. We could get fleet command limit, maybe. Or leader lifespan increased by 5 years. Let's go for the fleet command limit. Let's bump that up a wee bit. Right, you've finished expanding out down there. Let's go ahead and grab this system. There we go. At this point, it's growing because we're already so far ahead of our competitors in terms of our technological progress. There's an increasingly minor concern with regards to, let's get you all merged. There's an increasingly, a decreasing concern about going over our admin cap and setting our research back. We're already so far ahead we can afford it, but getting ahead was well worth the initial effort. Let's move our fleets over here into position, please. Right there. Enter orbit. And you can, well, you can all enter orbit as well. Let's just get you over there, and we'll see how that goes. Right. Has Yukafin finished? No, Yukafin is actually still upgrading. It's taken a very long time, I must confess. Invasion over, that is very good. How is the war going? Well, we're not that far ahead, unfortunately. I'm extremely sad to say. Lohoido is still en route. It's going to take a little while for Lohoido to get there. we'll be passing through this system. Actually, we'll be passing through that system regardless, so I may as well just go all the way through. That should be fine there. Chamberlain is getting some reinforcements. It is a pretty strong fleet at this point. And we're going to continue to send reinforcements to Erlin as well, just to bolster Erlin's strength where we can. And Erlin just moved into position above this world. Can we begin the... Oh no, sorry, Erlin wasn't there yet. There we go, yes. Erlin has begun the bombardment. Now, they have a similar size army there, and we did have some trouble with that. So I'm going to let Erlin bombard for a little while. I would rather not throw away Void Floof lives, or the lives of Void Floof construction bots. Mostly they are construction bots at this point. That being said, good. There we go. Yukafin is ready to head out. Thank goodness we need this. Let's get down here. Or head over there and down. Once we've done that, then Chamberlain can step forward and close that area off. This will be a very one-sided battle. Wow, that is an interesting system there. Lahoido destroyed a pirate station in Ocella's system and recovered its strongbox. Well, you know, that's not terrible, I suppose. It's not good either, compared to what we're already bringing in, but, you know, not terrible. Red X has leveled up. Well done. But at the moment, we're just going to be letting a few things move around. We do need to get these mining stations built first, though. And then after that, we'll get you to go and orbit a star. The Bronze Age civilization appears. The primitive aliens of Alderaan 2A have recently advanced beyond the Neolithic area and into the equivalent of an early Bronze Age. They have started using metalworking, and the first written languages have appeared. Cities and larger communities are taking shape, and the aliens have now spread across a significant portion of the planet's surface. We are witnessing the birth of a new culture. How marvelous. One day, they too will enjoy our tomorrow solutions. Diplomatic proposal from the Satharian conglomerate. Void Floof people should not be prisoners in the Ferrocorp Free Traders. I'm okay with this, sure. Let's agree. I like it. There'll be more people that we can breed with. Oh my lord. Right. How is this planet doing in terms of its armies? It's losing a bit, but we could continue to let this go on. Yeah, we'll wait until it's at least over 25%. I think that would be a better route for that one to take. Transport fleets have arrived. Good. Let's get you all together. Really, can I not just select them? There we go. Womp. Perfect. Right. The Alderaan Starbase has finished upgrading. Excellent. It is quite... I wonder if we'll even see them reach the space age before this campaign is over, this series. I wonder. It would be nice if they did, honestly. That is definitely a planet to have that kind of trade value. My lord. Well, I would definitely appreciate taking that one out and maybe then getting a ship over here to guard it. Fleet order finished. Marvellous. There we go. Alright. Well, we already have an Armathian worker and a Void Floof ruler. We're currently growing a half a Void Floof. Very well. Right. Well, we have no jobs specifically. Habitation districts will give us just lots of room to live. Trade districts will give us clerks. Whereas research districts... since it's in East, we're not going to go research. Now, leisure districts are interesting. Entertainers can turn consumer goods into Unity and amenities. Culture workers turn consumer goods into Unity and society research. It's not bad, actually. Tempting. But I think I'd rather just double down on the trade value here. So let's go ahead and get one trade district built up there. It's gonna take a long time to build that up, though thankfully many of our species breed crazy fast, so that shouldn't hurt us too much, I think. Okay, Yukafin is still very much on its way. Lahoido is just about ready to start jumping into these systems. Well, they have really, really got a couple of planets. You know what? Okay. Let's go ahead and just land here. Land armies. I think we'll then head over to their areas and see what we can do, because there's a lot of planets close together. That would be super useful. Here we are. Clone armies. Disengaging. Good. Good. You were bred for war, and only war. One would hope that you are actually good at it.
Engaged.
And being good at war also includes not dying.
Upscaling complete.
War isn't won by dying. War is won by making other people die.
Upscaling complete.
There we go. Very well done. And there we have it.
Planetary market secured.
Excellent. We are losing a little bit. Monthly trade price too high or too low. Which one is that? It's not going to be this one. Good. What about you? No, that's fine. Motes? No, they're okay. Alloys? There we go. Okay then. You know what? We don't need this one. Let's remove that trade altogether. Just don't need it. Just don't need it. Okay. Other than that, though, doing fairly well, I would say. I could increase this a little bit more. Let's make that up to. Make that increase a little bit faster. Yeah, there we go. I'll go ahead and buy an extra 200 right now, just to keep our factories going, the manufactorums. Right, you should be done with your job down there. Excellent. Go ahead then and return to the nearest dock. Right, as for my combat fleet then, I'm going to want them over here, like right now actually. Go ahead and take to this area. We'll bring you along as well. Lohido is doing a good job there. Yukafin is about to start moving out and cleansing these areas. Once Yukafin is done,
Competitive station
and
engaged.
well, once Yukafin reaches this point, wow, really? Chairman Caesar has died at the age of 129. That's pretty good for a floof. Okay, well, let's see who it's going to be. Unspeakable or Soulwind? It is Director Unspeakable. Very well. Well done, you. Previously, the governor on Squee. So our market fee has gone down, our trade value has gone up. Not too bad, all things told. Let's head down to Squee. Get you a new governor. Someone told me recently that I just kept trying to recruit a general. You are quite right. That's exactly what I was doing. Over and over and over again. Oh, it hurts my brain as much as it hurts yours, I assure you. Intellectual, maybe. Ship build speed, meh. Food from jobs, eh. No, I think it'll be the intellectual. So, Toba Na Sutra. Toba Na Sutra? Did I just select you properly? Yes, I did. I would like to rename you, though. There we are. You shall be Apollonius. Welcome to the MegaCorp Free Trader family. Okay, how is our habitat coming along? It's probably coming along quite well. Let's have well, we've got one district. We've got no, but we've actually managed. Oh no, sorry. I was going to say, really, we've grown our population that fast? No, we have not. But it'll happen. It will happen with time. Quite a lot of time, but we'll get there. Let's go ahead and well, we don't actually need any new jobs, so let's not do that there then. Over here we could do with it, so let's upgrade that. Over here we definitely need it, so let's upgrade you. And as for the rest, it's really up to us if we want to expand it. We do need the jobs though, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade you. Let's have a look at how that's going to put our income on. Well, it's definitely going to drop our rare crystal income. Below the point where we're actually going to be losing those crystals daily, which isn't exactly great, I will confess. Let's pause that there. I just want to check out these areas. It looks okay so far. Are you going to grab any of them? You've got a good invasion fleet there. I would hope you would be looking to. Okay. Those fleets have been largely removed. We can afford then to upgrade this fleet a little further. Excellent. Let's have a look in the fleet manager. Got one battleship on its way. Very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. Sure. Reinforce all. If we can afford to reinforce anything, then do it at this point. Our fleet is hopelessly too big. Hopelessly too big. And it's getting worse. That's actually really bad. I'm going to have to let some of my ships fail soon. And let's start cleaning up here and not reinforcing for a while. Right, we have got... Oh, energy credits, just in time. Needed those. What? No, what? This is new. Null Void Beam. By harnessing the entropic nature of the Null Void, this beam can actually destroy energy. Type energy. Plus 400% shield damage. I want this. Yes. Yes, I accept. Please, please get. Wow. Okay, that's extremely nice looking. I'm going to have to cut back a lot of our market offers, unfortunately. Go ahead and cancel that for now. We'll see how it goes. We've got a lot of minerals. We don't need to push that one too hard just yet. On that note, though, let's go and see how things are going on Hifness. Not great, honestly. How about we have if we bring up the trade window, can we see trade routes at all? Soms 36, 47 there. Let's find your other large planets. 3, that is not good enough. Nothing there. 45 there though. How about here? 3. These are going to be fairly young colonies. You really have expanded. 16. 3. How about over here? 11. Okay, well, this was a particularly nice location. I mean, that much we knew. Okay. There's going to be a new branch office established over here. Easily afford it. So let's get it going. And promptly, you could go for an executive retreat. But I'm not sure about that one. Let's get... see here. Private military industries. We could get a bit of alloys there. Maybe. Xeno Outreach Agency. Corporate Empire modifier. The trade value on the planet would go up. Wouldn't necessarily be too bad. No, public relations firm, I think. And a private mining consortium. Please and indeed thank you. There we go. That'll take a little while to get set up, but shouldn't be too rough for us. Okay, at this point, I'm going to say that Chamberlain can afford to step forward. And we have finished a fleet command limit. Marvellous. Starbase capacity increase. Either one, that one's actually the better one, but this is a repeating tech, which is why it's the lesser of the two and much more expensive. It's because you can just keep doing this one. Naval capacity from soldier jobs, offense, army damage. Maybe, and I probably do need to start getting some soldiers to help with this, frankly. Let's have a look at my star bases. We've got plenty of anchorages we can get down here. Naval Logistics Office, yes. And then build a couple more anchorages. Where's Ginfar, rather. One anchor... Well... I would like a shipyard as well. I would like a shipyard as well. Zodior, where are you? Where would you be? Oh, right, all the way over here. Very well. I would say more anchorages again. And Naval Logistics Office. Honestly, getting that increase in naval capacity is going to be the bigger thing for us right now. Because once I can drop the amount that we're having to spend, I can start importing more minerals again.
Upscaling complete.
Fleet in combat, that is fine. We do seem to have a problem with housing over here, though. Sure, let's get some extra housing then. There we are. That shouldn't be too bad. How's La Hoido doing? I mean, we've got some fleets over there. That shouldn't actually be a concern for us. In fact, maybe Erlin would be better suited over here. Just cleaning up a little bit.
Actualized.
Yes, actually I think that might be the better option. Right, we've got the Null Void Beam. Excellent. The jump drives now. Do I want to play around with the Unbidden? No, I do not. The Unbidden are enormous scallywags that I would rather not have to deal with, frankly. Naval capacity from soldier jobs. There we go. That was a very easy one to get. Unlocks the fortress. Soldiers increase naval capacity and spawn defensive armies. Job at base production is 9 soldiers. Sure, it's a very easy train. So we'll grab that one. Super, super easy. Have we claimed this system? Oh, we have. Excellent. Well done, my ally is actually doing work. I'm not used to this, frankly. Not used to it. Oh, well, given that then, Chamberlain can move forward. We can have Chamberlain, in fact, move all the way up there. And we will have closed them off completely.
Complete.
Right, we are getting a decent amount of war exhaustion for our enemy. But it's going to take a bit of time. Sure, if we can get up there, that'll be quite useful. What are we facing at the moment? A 12k fleet. Well. I wasn't expecting to see anything like this. 11 battleships, by the looks of it. No, 11 cruisers, sorry. Okay. Well, this one's going to be an interesting one. They may be about to put up a really good fight. Let's see how this goes. In fact, let's slow that down. And furthermore, let's... If I can remember... I can't remember how to turn off the UI. How annoying. Oh well, we'll just have to watch it like this. You know it's been a long time when you've forgotten how to look at the pretties. But we are dominating this fight, for the seams of it. Let's bring up the information. We're losing some of our ships. They are withdrawing. You can see a couple of these have already withdrawn. Interesting. What kind of hull points have we got? Well, we've got a lot of smaller ships here. What on earth is happening? What? Oh, we're going off to try and take part in a fight against the station. Because you know what? It's nothing like, you know, having a fight on 2 fronts. And they bailed. Very well. And we're immediately repairing. Okay, that wasn't too terribly bad, but I do want to have a look at that. We lost 1 destroyer and 1 corvette. They lost 6 destroyers, 15 of their corvettes, and 2 of their cruisers. Oof. Painful. Very painful. We shot 1 point defense target. We did 118% damage to shields, 132% damage to armor, and 116% damage to hull. They did 71% damage to our shields. They shot down 87 point defense targets. Yeah, they weren't very accurate, or we were much more dodgy than they were. Okay, calm down. Calm myself. No. Take me somewhere else. Go there. Ah, that bug scares me every time. Every single time. Right, you head on through and you can just repair from that position at that point. Ooh. Where is this? Go to. I see. Well, now that is a very interesting location. Very, very interesting location indeed. Now, Hoido, where are you off to next? Oh no, sorry, that was Yukofin. Well, I would like you to linger here for now. Let's go and grab ourselves one of our research vessels. There we go. I would like you to jump to this system. There we are. It shouldn't take you too long, but that was going to be a really long trip otherwise that I just wasn't ready for. Wasn't willing to take that one. All right. Well,
Research
given
actualized.
that, what have we got here? Oh, have you not decided to leave? It seems you did not. Well, no, I would actually like you to head over there, please. Head on. Alright, we've got colony development speed. It wasn't really one that I particularly cared for, but we may as well get these out of the way. We'll go with phase disruptors next. And we've also got the fortress building. Naval capacity plus 20%. Yes, please. Repeatable technology that I massively, massively like the thought of. Very well, let's grab you. We'll, little by little, get our naval capacity back up. Chamberlain will clear this area out easily enough. And Lahoido, where are you going next? You're just going to clear that up and then hold this position from that point onwards. We will get some bombardment over here and start clearing these areas up where we can. Now, with that in mind, what are you needing? Cannot afford to reinforce this fleet. Really? Interesting. Very interesting, considering I would have thought that would have been enough for at least some of the destroyers and the like, but we'll see. There we are. Yukofin is fully repaired, which is an amazing ability. And how long are you going to be out of this one? You're going to be out for another 3 years. Just under 3 years. That's a bit of a pain, but okay. Evil friend. Ooh. Very nice indeed. Very nice, evil friend. I may actually get you to work on a couple of other things for me in the coming days. Right, what have we got? What kind of planetary defenses are we seeing here? Tiny planetary defense there. And over here, if it's an equally small... Yes, it is. Okay, well, you know what? You can just go straight through. Merge these fleets. Go ahead and land. You'll be able to take out these two areas without any real backup. There's nothing much that they're going to be able to throw at you there to stop it. And in fact, if you can then just move on up, that would be glorious. We'll see, though. We're probably going to want some backup over here, would be my guess. Alright, we're doing okay. We've pushed them up over the 56% mark in terms of war exhaustion. We're getting quite a lot of occupancy. They're still really, really resistant to accepting the terms of this war. We'll have to see. Hoido is fully repaired.
Of planetary
Excellent.
asset.
Production quota surpluses. Several of our mechanized consumer goods manufactories have experienced a recent boom in production efficiency, citing an unanticipated rise in precision and effectivity amongst our factory machinery. Administration reports these benefits will be felt as lowered good prices for our populace. Excellent. Jobs plus 5%. That is rather nice, I must say. I approve. Right. Okay.
Planetary market secured.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and grab the other planetary market in that case. Can we do so? Almost certainly can. I'm not sure if they're going to put up any sort of a fight. I don't know if they could. It'll be interesting to see. They can't leave the system because that starbase will just crush them, but it will be interesting to see how that one pans out. I've not actually seen two transport fleets in close proximity. No, they just kind of drift past each other like ships in the night. Okay.
Commencing seizure.
Right.
Of planetary
Well,
asset.
the one monthly unity would be nice there. Trust
Planetary
growth is
market
especially
secured.
nice here. we're going to go with diplomacy. Ironic, I know, given what we're currently doing, but still, that's what we're going for. Right. Enter orbit around this planet. Let me have a quick look at what their army is like. It's big enough that I don't necessarily want to just attack that one. I think we might want to wait on that.
Research actualized.
What have we got here? There we go. Mega Engineering unlocks the feature Mega Structure Restoration. Well, that is quite beautiful. Fleet Command Limit plus 10. We can unlock the Titans. That is really tempting. But I think we're actually going to go for Advanced Destroyer Hulls instead. I would sooner take something that will affect our entire fleet. For now. For now. We could probably get... actually, you don't need many ships to return to full strength over there at the Chamberlain, so... might as well wait on that one. And if we go and check on Lahoido, likewise, just sitting there right now. Controlling this area. We could summon more. That would be quite nice. But I think I would rather invest that here. Yes, very much so. Let's get this fleet upgraded a bit. They're not too far out. So they should be able to enter into a position and then start actually helping with the bombardment. I would like you... Yes, wipe that out, and then once that's done, we'll have you move into bombardment. Starbases has finished his production queue. Excellent. Let's go and have a look. Well, let's get you upgraded. If we upgrade you, then I can start getting anchorages. Right now, that's the biggest concern for me, is the extremely significant cost of maintaining my fleets. The fact that my technology is almost 20% more dear is also quite a pain. That being said, you would be forgiven for thinking it weren't. Building cost reduced. It's nice, but we're going to go for Archimedes instead. 1 month left on advanced destroyer hulls, which I'm completely okay with. Ooh, Squee, though, you've got a bit of an issue here. We'll quickly grab the next bit of tech, but that is a little bit of a concern. We're going to go with the Algate Insight for now. Then back to Squee. Still worrying a little bit about that. Sure, let's actually upgrade that. How are we doing here? We're doing reasonably well. We will lose a little bit once that's fully upgraded, but that's fine. Zaralis is suffering a bit. Got plenty of living space here, though. Precinct houses. There's no crime here to speak of, but maybe I should get a stronghold. You know what? Sure. Zeralis, zoom you out. You're close to a border with the Marauders there. Yeah, let's get a stronghold. Pop that together. We are hurting for minerals now, though, so unfortunately we have to go back to buying it regularly. Either that, or we could just put it down a massive buy order. Let's do a little bit of both. So I would like 200, and I'm willing to pay up to 3 per ad. Then I'm going to just buy a ridiculous amount. That should keep us going for a while. There you go. Starting to feel the cost of that a little bit now. And our fleet is almost there. Now, if I could be fast about this, we could just swoop through, wipe this out, head on down, and grab these, and then cut off their space almost entirely. Might be worth doing, in fact. There's no way this fleet can offer any realistic resistance against Lahoido. This station, rather. Follow the current of cosmic energy credits, void floofs, and it will take you to the truth. There is no better product than that which carries the holy seal of Numa. May we present one of our finest spiritual leaders, a level 9 Shagva with enhanced mind focus and inner gaze. Under the goddess guidance, business on your worlds will flourish. All we ask is a small donation in credits. I'm going to say no on this one. I don't think we need it. And pop. There we go. We should be able to move around now. Yes, we can. And once that's done, head on up and hopefully cut them off. It'll depend which system they go to first, really, there, but we'll see. We will see.
Upscaling complete.
Thank you. Okay, they're heading over to this side, so could you please go and intercept them first? Well, no. Go over there. We don't know where they're going. Yes, we do. They're going exactly where we expect them to. The agreement we signed giving you access to our data banks has run its course. Well, we would like to extend the deal. As always, if we have the energy credits, you will always have that deal. Always. We should be able to cross this system in time. Though their ships are moving really very fast. I'm quite impressed with how quickly they move.
Station under assault.
It's fine, it's fine. Our fleets will be here shortly.
Upscaling complete.
I hope. I really, really hope. Vahoido, where are you? Vahoido! Okay, there we go. Womp. Oh, drat. Monitoring systems have recorded an unusual power surge in our sensor arrays. There doesn't appear to have been any damage, in fact. The brief fluctuation in transferred energy must have temporarily boosted our deep scanning capabilities because a hitherto unrecorded strategic resource has been revealed in our borders. Analysts are still attempting to identify the source of the power surge, though preliminary findings suggest a spike was caused by external celestial phenomena. Okay. Alright. You. There we go. There we are. Fantastic. Let's get this researched. And whilst that's going on, what is the strategic research we have discovered within our borders? Ah, there we are. Excellent. Who's the closest construction ship? Looks like they're all probably in the same place. No, you're the closer one. Excellent. Get over there and build a mining station. That's fantastic news, actually. Since we are starting to get a little bit low on that stuff. Could you please wipe them out? Head on over. Cut a path. Where have they gone? Have they retreated? No idea, but I dislike it. They've split into two separate fleets. Okay. In fact, thinking about it, Lahoido can just hit these two and then seal off this passage. And I can have Erlin move in instead. There we go. Erlin, head on over. That does mean that, well, no. Erlin, move in there. I'd rather take care of that. Research grant edict has run its course, so we're going to immediately renew it for obvious reasons. We've got more than enough. Really should have been using that for a while. We've got volatile motes. We are actually losing volatile motes, though. We'll get reactive armor, though. But let's increase our volatile mote purchase. Let's increase that up to 8. I'll increase the money I'm willing to pay as well. That should take care of that. We're not as horribly... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, right, of course. Everything just got more armor and more shields as a direct result of the grants. Fair enough. Right, okay. Fine. There we go. And clean that one up. Shouldn't take as long to be able to sort all of this out. They do not have the sort of fleet capacity to deal with us. Even slightly. They never really did, let's be honest. At this point, you can go on your merry way. Clear out these areas. Oh, actually, no. They did manage to get through. It's kind of annoying, but oh well.
Combat detritus reprocessed.
There we go.
For a cleaner
Could
galaxy.
you jump down here immediately and clean that up? Right. Physics, society, and engineering research get. Is there any further research opportunities? Not that I can see, unfortunately. Right. How's the bombardment going on here? It's going to be slow.
Station under assault.
Very slow, actually. Alright. Head on up, see how this is going down. These are equally matched, so Lohoido should have plenty of time to get in here and help. That being said, that station's shield just melted, which is a little bit of a shame. Ah, there we are. Lohoido's here. Very far out, but it is here. Of course, it's a binary star system, so that makes sense. Your battleship should, yeah, just immediately melt. Excellent. Now let's get up there and, well, you know what? Since we're here, may as well take care of that. Right. If you could go into a holding pattern wherever you can, that would be ideal. We might be able to clean up this area, perhaps. Go for it. Let's send Chamberlain out, do a little bit of damage. But it's been a long while since we've checked in on our stations, and this makes me sad. So I'm waiting on that one to be upgraded a little bit more. Squee, how are things going over here? No particular problems, actually. A little bit low on living space, so I'll go ahead there. With Alchemist, a little bit low on living space again. Let's grab a luxury apartment then, in that case. There we go. And we are low on living space here. Interesting. Do any of these provide housing? Yes, the habitation district. Oh, sure. No reason not to. What's our population like here? Oh, it's actually starting to blossom. Oh, this is fantastic. This is really fantastic. I'm quite happy with that. Alright, well, the first thing we're going to want is, of course, a Robo assembly plant so that we can get Robo Pops as well. We want the Pops to grow as fast as possible. As fast as possible. Now, this fortress of yours, we could upgrade it, Stronghold to a fortress, give us some more jobs. I think we're going to do that. Take care of you. There's not a... Well, actually, no, I can build some more districts here. Sure, okay, let's build... Yeah, just the one for now. As for Neath, Neath cannot. There is nothing further I can do for Neath. Other than perhaps replace this with some housing. Maybe. Let's go ahead and have a look at that then. Actually, sure. It's not going to give us a whole heaping lot of housing, but it'll do a little bit. We're actually bringing in a lot from Neath. Neath is doing very well for us. Lagrax. Okay, we are Xeno Outreach Agency there. Let's go for Private Mining Consortium, please. Okay, not too bad, I must say. The war is going well as wars can go. I mean, for us, it's going very well. For the Rafari Star Dynasty, not as much. Abandoned Gateway. We've encountered another abandoned gateway, this time in the Tarasca system. Unlike the previous one, this gateway has not been altered in any obvious way, and our scans indicate that it's still connected to the rest of the network. However, it is currently inoperable due to its poor condition. Intriguing. Following the recent sensor sweep of the Athera system, Admiral Casey has learned how to deploy her units to maximize their sensor range. Few fleet commanders possess the skill to carry out such complex maneuvers. Marvelous. Scout trait has been gained. Okay, well, monthly trade price is a bit too low. That doesn't surprise me too much. Oh, probably, yeah, minerals. Considering that the moment the minerals, I couldn't afford to buy the minerals anymore, I stopped hemorrhaging money. It seems like a fair guess. Alright, once you've gone all the way through there, I want you to sweep. No. Go all the way down, then all the way up in this order. All the way up. Oh! It looks... It's done. Well. I do approve. Well. Okay. Peace over. They've made peace. MegaCorp free traders have gathered a few things. Systems. Yep. And new Bertag has been gained. I assume in here. Yes. Well, that wasn't actually my goal, but I accept. Now, it's a rural world. Let's clear this blocker and get all the districts built. All of the districts all of the time. We have won this war. Well done, everyone. Very, very well done. Only issue now, though, this is going to be rough getting this all the way down there. Ooh. You're going to have to go through quite a few routes. Am I not able to send this down here? There we go. That is going to cause some awful piracy. Awful piracy. I need some hangars. Like, really badly. 2 of them, in fact. And... Is there anything I can have here that would help? I don't think so. Well... A resource silo might be useful. There's not a whole lot that we're going to want here. I'll grab the resource silo. We do occasionally hit our capacity, so... Now, I believe that is going to be a new... Yep, new Bertag. Very well, new Bertag. We need a new name for this... Well, the planet, first and foremost, shall be named... Obsidia. There we go, Obsidia. We need a new governor for Obsidia. Let us find a governor for Obsidia. Ugh. So rubbish. I'm really going to have to think on what we're going to do with that. Let's get Rakan, son of Tech. And you will be... Matt. Wait, no, I'm fairly certain I've got a Matt. In fact, I'm fairly certain I've got 2. It'll be Venatori. I'm going to have to... I really do need to just swoop through all the leaders and make sure that I've not named them sillily. Right, I would like to rename that sector. I should be able to do it from here, I would imagine. There we go. This shall be the Lancrofant sector. There we are. Enjoy. That's actually quite impressive. There's already so many people on that world that are... Well, actually, no, that isn't that impressive because we've had a migration treaty with them for so long. No, that doesn't surprise me at all, in fact. Not even slightly. Okay. Well, time for you to finally head on back. Sure, you can just jump. As for you, Kafin, all my brave fleets, return home, everyone. You have earned it. Head on back. Chamberlain, head on back. Hoido, exactly the same. And Erlin, exactly the same. We need to send our transport fleet back somewhere. somewhere safe. That isn't a bad location, actually. Considering that will allow us to deploy them quickly against the Finu. We're going to go through this point, since that's one of the only access points we now have. Well, all things end well with that, I suppose. It was a bit of a bloody conflict. We did have to do quite a lot of fighting, but ultimately we've got 3 planets. We've even managed to bring, 3 new systems. We even brought a new planet under our protection. The tomorrow solutions shall be dispensed forthwith. But that is going to be it from me. I really do hope you have enjoyed today's episode and will be joining me for the next one. Until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.